Right, are we ready? um, let's start off with, I'll put some music on, of course. Let's start off with a little roll round of the shoulders, but gentle. We're going to loosen up the shoulders, loosen everything up, do a few breathing exercises, and then we're going to do lots of stretching and floor work today. So yeah, just roll those shoulders round, as always. Always, I say, usually we do. And roll your shoulders back. Fantastic. Let's loosen up one arm. Big rotation round with one arm. And the other arm. Okay, let's do figure of eight. Back to the other arm. Figure of eight. And figure of eight on the other side. Fantastic. Hands in front, clasp those fingers together. And I just want you to do a little twist round to one side, look over your shoulder. Nice and gentle today. Slowly round to the other side. Look over your shoulder. And slowly side to side. Little twist. Little twist of the neck as well as you look round. My neck's a bit stiff this morning. I can look round one way, I can't look round so much the other way. Okay, arms down to the sides. We'll take arms overhead. I want you to grip one wrist with the other hand and pull and stretch across one way. So we're pulling outwards, trying to straighten out that top arm. And then the other side. Big stretch the other side. Oh. Back to the middle. And arms down. Good. We are going to do, we're going to start getting into the yoga breathing, as always. Then we're going to just do a little stretch, side stretch, and so on. Maybe a little forward fold as well, I think. So, stand with your feet firmly on the floor, feet slightly apart. Relax your shoulders down. And take a deep breath into the count of 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 2, 3, 4. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now as we inhale, we're going to roll the shoulders back, open up the chest, look up. And then as we exhale, we're going to roll the shoulders forwards and look down. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Back to neutral. Just going to turn that music down a little bit. It's a little bit loud in here. I don't know about you. Right. Let's start with the arms. We'll start with an inhale. Bring the arms up overhead. Exhale. Bring the arms back down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. As we exhale and bring the arms down, I want you to do a little bend of the knees. Inhale, arms down, little bend of the knees as we bring those arms down. Inhale, stand up straight, arms up. Exhale, arms down, little bend of the knees. Let's do that twice more. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. We're going to do a little forward fold now just to stretch out your back and your hamstrings. So inhale and bring your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. We're just going to hang here for a couple of breaths. Let your arms just sink down. On your exhale, just relax and let your fingers drop a little bit closer to the floor. And continue slowly inhaling and exhaling. Couple more breaths while we're here. When you reach your next inhale, we're going to unfold, bring the arms up overhead. Have a big old stretch up. Exhale, bring your arms slowly down. Very good, and relax. Now, I'll just show you the next position. We're going to start facing lengthways on the mat. We're going to take a small step back with one foot. The back toe is going to turn out to 45 degrees and we're just going to bend that front knee a little bit. Okay, so this is in yoga, this is warrior one. Little bend of the front knee. We're going to bring those arms up with the palms facing together and look up, and we're just going to hold this position for a few breaths. Close your eyes, focus in on your breath. Again, those 4 seconds inhale, 4 seconds exhale. When you reach your next exhale, let's bring those hands down slowly, step forwards and take the other foot back. Same on the other side, little step back. Toes at the back out to 45 degrees. Back leg is straight, bend the front knee a little bit. Bring your arms up and hold there. Couple more deep breaths while we're here. Palms should be facing each other, a little bit apart. When you reach your next exhale, bring your arms down and step forwards. Okay, we're going to add a twist now, nice little back twist. So back into your first position, 1 foot back, 1 foot forwards, slight bend on the front knee. Right, we'll start by bringing the arms up on an inhale. Have a bit of a stretch back, and then the hands come down and I want you to rest one arm on that front leg. So if it's your left leg forward, you rest your left arm. If it's your right leg forward, you rest your right arm. Bring your hands together and give me a twist up like this. So one arm straight up, one arm straight down, And you can now rest the back of your hand against the side of your leg. Now you don't have to actually lean onto your leg, and you can just push down a little bit more, fingers towards the floor, but not too far. As long as we're getting a nice twist in your back, that's the main thing. Fantastic. Bring your hands together, untwist, and stand up. Bring that foot forward. We're going to do the other side. So other leg back, toes out to 45 degrees, bend the front knee a little bit. Start off by inhaling, bringing your arms up overhead. Gives us a little back stretch. Then rest the arm on that front leg. Hands together and twist up. Couple of breaths here. Untwist on the exhale and stand up. Very good. We're going to do it once more on each side. Yes, exactly the same thing. Once more on each side. Change over to the other side again. Take a foot back. Bend the front knee. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, one hand down onto that front leg. Palms together. Twist up. Gonna hold it here for a couple of breaths. On your next exhale, bring your hands together, untwist, step forwards and change sides. Oh, this is not too bad. After last week's warrior, this one seems a bit easy, but that's no bad thing. We've got lots of stretching coming up. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, hand comes down onto the leg, palms together and twist up. Hold it here for a few breaths. And exhale, arm down, and stand back up right again. Good, good, good. Okay, so that's our yoga sorted out. We're going to really be doing stretches now. So I want to do some upper body stretches, and then we'll get down on the floor and do some leg stretches on the floor. So we've done this one before. This is going to be a tricep stretch, and you may need, I should say, a small towel for this. Okay, I'm going to show you with and without the towel, and it's your choice which one you do. Let's just come in a little bit closer here. One hand's going to go behind your neck. The other hand's going to cover. If you can clasp your fingers together, then you can pull into the stretch. If you can't reach like me, you can use the towel. So I'm going to use the towel. I'm going to fling the towel over my shoulder like this. I'm going to take my other hand behind, grip the towel as close into the other hand as possible, and pull down. Now, the top arm, the elbow should be sort of next to the upper arm, should be next to your head, and as you pull, you'll feel that elbow going back and upwards. Yeah, so we're looking to get that elbow up in the air, and the stretch will be on the triceps, the part of the arm here. I want to hold this for about 30 seconds if you can bear it. So keep holding and make sure that back arm is pulling down, yeah. And if you're gripping your hands together Again, if you pull a little bit on the lower arm, you'll feel that stretch in the top arm. Right, let's release that side and try the other side. So gently release, over to the other side. And if you're not using the towel, just fling your hand over your shoulder and grip with the other hand. Oh, very well done. And with me, it's with the towel. So I'm going to flip the towel over my shoulder, grab it with the other hand nice and close, and pull. And you should feel, as you pull down, you should feel that elbow coming up and back. And we'll hold it there again for about 30 seconds. Very good. Keep holding, keep pulling down. Make sure you keep the stretch engaged. Very good. Let's release that one. Ow. We're going to try a new stretch now. Now, this is a weird one, and I'm only going to try. I'm not very good at this myself, but I want to give this a go. We're going to try and get the palms together behind your back. So, basically, take your hands behind your back. Start by touching your fingertips together, like this. I don't know if you can see that. Just touching my fingertips together. And then we're going to lift the fingers up the back and try and bring your palms together. You'll find, my palms aren't quite touching, but I'm feeling a few weird stretches in all sorts of places. Yeah, so yeah, your fingers should be upwards, not downwards. So yeah, if you look at mine, you see how my fingers are pointing up. So you get a little stretch into your wrist. It is tough. If you struggle, don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, it's difficult. I think, Jean, you're just not quite starting in the right position because your fingers are going outwards. So you're like here, you're like this way round, and you should be right inwards like this. It is difficult. This is your homework to practice this. Basically, yeah, you need to sort of flip your fingers underneath towards your back. That's it. Yeah, keep going that way. Keep going that way. Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? But yes, that's better, Jean, but be careful. Be careful. Don't push it too hard. If it feels awkward, you don't want to be forcing it. Yeah, don't force it. Right. I've been holding that for a good 30 seconds now, so I'm going to release. Very good. Yes, you get in there, getting there. That's a really weird, like stretches the wrists out as well. Stretches the wrists and the shoulders, yeah. So, let's move on. Let's move on quickly, shall we? We're going to get down on the floor, onto your mat, lying on your back. We're going to do classic hamstring stretches. You may need a towel, or if you've got one of these straps, stretchy straps, this is a good time to use the strap. And if anyone wants a link to where to get those straps from, please do feel free to ask me. So it's going to be lying on your back, on the floor, on your mat. And we're going to do a hamstring stretch. Take our time on this one today. Got plenty of time on this one. So, straight out on the floor. Quick reminder before you get into this. Both legs should be straight. We're going to bring one leg up. If you can reach your hands around your ankles, amazing. If you can't, it's quite useful to use the towel. So I can put the towel around my foot and pull like this. Or if you've got one of these yoga straps, you can hook the strap around your foot, You can lie down and you can pull with the strap. This is really good because it means you can lie right down on the floor. There's a little bit of flex in the strap. So whether you're using just your hands, whether you're using your towel or using a strap, we're just going to hold this for, to start with, about 30 seconds from now. Yeah, we've already done about 20, so let's do another 30 seconds. And gradually you will feel the stretch easing off. When you feel the stretch easing off, pull in a little bit more. Nice one, this one, to get those hamstrings stretched out. And again, you can pull a little bit more to really enhance that stretch. Last few seconds on this side. And slowly release and let the leg come down. And we're going to do the other side. Oh. So over to the other leg. Don't forget both legs are straight. Just going to get my hand through. There's nice little loops in this band that you can get your hand through to get a really good grip. And then pull. So we should be on the other leg by now. We're going to hold this for about 40-50 seconds altogether. For me, this one is less flexible, but that tells me this is the one I need to work on. Very good. We'll do another 20 seconds. Pull in a little bit tighter if you can. And release down. We can just dispense with the towel or the strap for now. Let's bring those knees up, feet flat down on the floor. We're going to do a piriformis stretch. So I want you to hook your left ankle across your right knee. So left ankle across the right knee, and then with your hands, grab hold of your right thigh. One hand goes down between the gap, one hand on the outside, around the back, and pull in. So we're looking to feel a little stretch through your left hip into the glutes and piriformis. Just basically in your bum. Into that one side. Hold it for a few more seconds. And change sides. So we're going to hook the right ankle across the left knee. Hands around the left thigh. So through the gap and pull. Feels a little bit of an awkward position, but it's really good for getting the stretch into that piriformis and into your glute. We're going to hold it here for another 20 seconds if we can bear it. For me, this one feels really awkward. The other one felt a lot better, but I think the other one is more flexible. Okay, release. Release. And lie back down. We're going to stay on the floor for the next section. Stay on the floor. Take a few deep breaths. Close your eyes. Inhale, exhale. Keep your knees up and your feet flat on the floor. Rest your palms down on the floor, either side of your body. So last week we did a brief bridge. We're going to do a little bit more extended time on the bridge today. So first of all I want you to do is I want you to lift your hips up off the floor, push down into your feet, lift your hips up into your bridge position. Think about getting those hips as high as you can. You might find clenching your buttocks a little bit is going to engage the muscles there. We're just going to hold this position. Breathing slowly, 4 seconds inhale, 4 seconds exhale. You'll feel the muscles in your backs of your legs working to hold you up, and your lower back as well. On your next exhale, lower your hips back down to the floor. Right, that's the basic, that's level 1. We're going to move on. If you want to stick with the basics, that's fine. If you want to make it a little bit more intense, we're going to do what we just did with that stretch. We're going to hook the left ankle across the right knee again. Left ankle across the right knee. But this time, we're going to push up into a bridge. So lift your hips off the floor, push up. And now we're holding all the weight just on that one leg. So it's much more work on one side. So see if you can just hold that there. If you need to put the other foot down on the floor at any point, that's okay. But we'll try and hold this just on the one foot. Breathing gently. And when you reach your next exhale, lower your hips slowly down onto the floor. We are going to change sides. So, take a moment, take a breath before we do the other side. And when you're ready, hook your right ankle across your left knee. Get it as comfortable as you can in this ridiculous position. And then push your hips up off the floor into your bridge position again. I'm just going to make an adjustment because I need to get my foot a bit closer in. That's better. You might just need to think about getting that foot nice and close in. And then hold that here. We'll hold that here for another 30 seconds or 40 seconds. Keep breathing, slowly inhaling, slowly exhaling. When you reach your next exhale, lower the hips slowly down to the floor. Put both feet on the floor and stretch out your legs. Flat on the floor again. Now we're going to fold ourselves up into a little ball. So Bring your knees into your chest. Lift your shoulders off the floor and bring your hands round your legs. Clasp your fingers together around your legs. So we're just going to pull into a little ball. And while we're here, we're just going to rock backwards and forwards, just to massage your lower back a little bit on the floor. So we're just rocking forwards and back. Nice and gentle. Ah. Another 10 seconds. And relax, feet down. We're moving on to core work, and for this we're going to be needing to turn over and lift up onto hands and knees. So take your time, turning over and bring yourself up onto hands and knees, tabletop position. So from here, lift one leg up, stretch it out behind you, and hold it there. So on a nice stable base, we've got two hands and one knee on the floor, one leg stretched out. We're looking for a perfect straight line between your shoulders, your hips, and your ankle. Core is working to hold you in place, a bit like a plank. Think about engaging your core. Pull your tummy up away from the floor. Hold it for another 10 seconds. And knee down, change sides. So other leg comes up. Stretches out behind you. Nice straight line down your body. Hold it here. Keep breathing gently. Holding the leg out straight. And then slowly bring your knee back down to the floor. So we're going to do Superman next. So this is one arm and one leg. So it's the opposite arm and leg. You're going to bring one arm out in front, one leg out behind. Are you ready? Let's give it a go. Balancing on one arm and one knee. Hold it there. Breathing deeply. Ten more seconds. Three, two, one. Hand and knee down. Let's change sides. So opposite leg goes up, opposite arm goes up into Superman. And hold it here. Ten more seconds. Three, two, one. Hands down. Excellent. Bring yourself flat down onto the floor now. and lift yourself up onto your elbows just for a little abdominal stretch to finish the sequence. Lift your head up, keeping your hips on the floor, and then if you want to push up onto your hands to get a bit more stretch, you can do. Hold it for another 10 seconds. And rest it down. Final sequence now. We're going to do cat and cow. Always finish with cat and cow. Always a good way to finish. So back up onto hands and knees. Starting with a cat stretch. So arch your back up towards the ceiling. Head hangs down in front. Oh, that feels good. I needed that one today. And then slowly reverse your position. Tummy comes down to the floor, head comes up. Concave lower back into cow, head up, feeling your back flex as much as possible. And again, we're going to go forwards and backwards between those two positions, from cat to cow and back again. As you go into cat, arch your back up as high towards the ceiling as you can. Let your head hang down in front. Pull your tummy away from the floor. And then into cow. Tummy comes down, head comes up. And we'll just move again from cat to cow and back again. And back to neutral. We're going to go into child's pose next. So, sit your bum back onto your heels. Keep your arms stretched out in front. Just going to shuffle forwards a little bit. We're looking to get the chest down close to the floor. Stretch your arms out in front of you. Sit right back on your heels if you can. And we'll hold this for 30 seconds or so. Check my timings. Yeah, 30 seconds will be fine. Breathing deeply. Creep those fingers away from you. So we really stretch out those shoulders. Very good. Slowly, slowly bring yourself back up. We're going to sit down on the floor. So have a little sit down on the floor. Cross your legs. Very well done. That brings us to the end of our class. I'm doing the final bit sitting down today, just to make a change. So very well done. I've just got just sitting here, I've got my chair in the way of my screen, so I can just about see Margaret and Jean there. through the back of the chair. Right, very well done. Hope you found that useful. We did some good, I felt that was good hamstring stretches, good back stretches, and we will do some more next week, of course. Um, Friday. It's Spritely. It's Good Friday. It is Easter weekend, but we're not stopping. We're doing Spritely on Friday. We have a new aerobics routine, so that's exciting. It's a good one. There will be a preview of the routine on YouTube later today. I'll send a message on the WhatsApp group, so make sure you just check that out and get a little preview of what we're up to. We'll teach it from scratch on Friday anyway, and next Tuesday as well. Okay, and yeah, it's quite a complex routine, but it's a fun one. It's a really good fun one with some great music. So that's Tuesday. That's Friday and Tuesday. I'll see you then, and back for more stretching and yoga-inspired exercise next week. I'm going to slowly get myself up and make my way over to my desk so I can talk to you on Zoom. I'm going to get up slowly, and otherwise, see you next time. Bye. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. You can unmute your microphones. Just have a chat. How are you, Jean?